In this video, I'm going to be testing 4 FPS boosters and score them out of 10 to find the best one. Before we start, I wanted to just quickly test vanilla Minecraft, so you've got something to compare these mods to when watching the rest of the video. So let's time how long it takes to load into the world. 3, 2, 1. I'm not expecting too much here, as it is vanilla, but not bad results, obviously. Okay, I got about 10 seconds there on my stopwatch. You'll see in the edit the proper time. All right, and what is the loading FPS? I saw 1 FPS for a second. I don't know if you call that. 57, 48, 113, 85, 151. Okay, actually pretty decent for vanilla. I'm not expecting too much. Right now, about 100 FPS. Yeah, about 47 now. Okay, not too great. 185, we peaked at 228, 230. Okay, so we're peaking out now about 230. Okay, decent. Vanilla obviously doesn't support shaders, so I can't test that. But yeah, just a quick test to see what vanilla is, like the loading times and the FPS while loading chunks. Okay, let's move on to the first FPS boost mod. First up is sodium. Right, we're gonna test how quickly this takes to load in 3, 2, 1. Okay. Still going. Okay, that took about 9 seconds for me. And FPS is, wow, really good as we're loading in the chunks. 230, 300. Very good. Wow. Okay. Very good. Memory usage fluctuates very fast at about 50% average, probably. Let's run around. A little bit of lagging. Just a little bit. Very smooth FPS. I'm now at about 300 almost. Decent. Very, very good for the first one. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I also did pair sodium with iris. Therefore, I can get shaders because you need iris to get shaders on sodium, which is a negative, but it's only an extra mod. It doesn't really take much. So if we chuck on a shader pack, I'm curious on what we get for FPS. So Soda's Vibrant Shaders is the resource. That loaded very quickly. Let's see what our FPS is. 130. Wow. Okay. So I'm maxing out almost at about what my screen 165 is. And probably will be very good for mods as well. Look how beautiful this shaders is. Oh my gosh. This shader is beautiful. And also this FPS booster is beautiful. This is really good. We're starting off with the strong one. Sodium is one of the more popular ones as well. Like, it's really popular. Like, especially in the recent years. Oh, I went down to 79 there, but still really good. I mean, I guess if we break blocks and stuff, it's going to fluctuate. If we grab a bunch of firework and rockets, usually this drops FPS. And it does, but I'm also on shaders. It's staying around 100, which is really good. Wow. Okay, sodium is a W. I mean, it's paired with iris, so it's not perfect. It doesn't come with shaders. It also doesn't come with Optifine. Can't zoom in right now. I mean, let me just check. I don't think it comes with zoom. No, I don't think it comes with zoom. So I think that also knocks it down a point. But I think, I mean, FPS wise, sodium is like very good. I'm now at 300. I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. 8.5 close 9. It's really good. So definitely recommend sodium. Let's move on. Okay. Optifine. 3, 2, 1. Okay, for me, I timed that at about 6.5 seconds. Let's also see what the FPS is while loading the world. Very low, very low. 18 FPS? What? I mean, I know a lot of chunks are loading right now, but still. And I have not got VSync on. This is just pure the game. Okay, it's getting better. 53, 155. Okay, as it's loading, it's getting a lot better. Oh yeah, a lot better. Okay, 153. Let's walk around a little bit. Everything's still loading, and it went down to 10. Oh my gosh. Okay. Right, let's walk around. 10, 124. Okay, it's getting better. It like seems to drop a lot and then go up really, really high. I think that's what we're maxing out. 167. Okay, it just keeps going up right now. Yeah, my monitor's 165 Hz, so I'm reaching about my monitor's FPS, my hertz. I am testing all these FPS boosters on vanilla Minecraft. This is with no mods. But if you want me to try it with mods as well, then let me know by commenting down below. But But if you are looking for mods right now, I would take this as the better it is with vanilla, the better it will probably be with mods. I'm getting a few lag spikes right now as we're trying to load chunks. I mean, usually games lag at the start, you know, and then as the world's fully loaded, it tends to even out. See, it keeps going down. We're looking at about 140 right now, which is not even 165. And I'm on an unlimited max frame rate. We loaded the world in about 6.5 seconds. You'll be able to see fully on the editing what the actual time was, but around 6.4 seconds, which is not bad to load a world. The good thing about Optifine as well is obviously they have Optifine, which it's literally named after the mod Optifine, where you can zoom in with a single button. It's so good. So yeah, that's gonna definitely add to Optifine's score. Yeah, right now I hit 170. There we go, 171. Okay, not bad, not bad. It's leveling out, but honestly, not that good. I feel like Optifine is a little bit outdated with all these new FPS mods coming out. It does support shaders, so let's put on a shader pack. Okay, it's loaded up. What are we looking at? 91 FPS, 88. Okay, it's not too bad. You're gonna see this in general with just shader pack, but like, I mean, that's not my favorite shader pack in the world, but it's quite heavy. Even though it says light in the name, it's quite a heavy shader pack. Yeah, okay. What's my memory? 65%, 60, 70, 75%. Oh my god. Okay. Overall, Optifine is very mid. I'd say it's a little bit outdated with like new versions of Minecraft. I can't rate this that high out of 10. I mean, it has Optifine, which is great. It's a classic. It has decent FPS, not great. Like a lot of FPS drops as well, which is definitely not good. I mean, it does support shaders, which is great. But honestly, I'm not that impressed with the FPS. I mean, we're looking at about 60 to 80 with shaders, which is okay. And then loading the world, we get about 18 FPS. And then it spikes up to like 170 max for me. Obviously, every PC is different, but this is with my PC. Okay, I'm gonna give Optifine I'm gonna give it a 4.5 out of 10. I'm not that impressed. Okay, let's move on. Next up is Lithium. Let's create the world and time it. I'm also gonna time it on my watch, but the real time will be in the edit. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Getting ready to stop my timer. Okay, 7.3 seconds I got. It's probably around that. But yeah, that was very quick. What's the FPS looking like? 250. Okay, it went down to 160, 250, 280. Oh my gosh. It's actually really good. 250, staying around 250 as we load in the chunks. And memory usage is only 10%. That's very good as well. On this mod, I have allocated 10,000 because I'm using NeoForge. You can't use Fabric or NeoForge to load this mod. But yeah, 270. I'm between 250 and 280 right now. It's actually pretty decent. Oh, I just reached 400. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, we're looking really good. I was about to say, unfortunately, Lithium does not support shaders, which is annoying. I mean, you might be able to pair other mods with it, but yeah, it does not support shaders, which is very annoying. So instead, I'm just going to I'm going to fly around with an elytra, bam fireworks, stuff like that, explode some TNT, and see how FPS reacts to that. But it's obviously going to lose some points because it doesn't support shaders. It doesn't support Optifine either, like zooming Optifine, I mean, not the actual FPS mod. But let's blow up some TNT. I'm curious on what we will get as FPS. As I'm placing this, about 200. And then let's explode it. That is going to be so loud. Hold on. 139, 200. That was, wow. Okay. We stayed like really high. Let me fly real quick. We got a little lag spike. 100 we went down to, but we're maintaining it, you know. Between 150, 230. That's really good. Wow. Okay, not quite as good as Sodium. Definitely not. Not as also, and I mean, it's so much better than Optifine. However, it doesn't have zoom, it doesn't support shaders, so it's definitely not as good as Sodium. But I'd say FPS-wise, which is mainly 4, it's a lot better than Optifine. So it's better than a 4.5, but worse than an 8.5. So I'm going to give Lithium, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. I think it's decent, but it obviously loses points for not having shaders in. But FPS-wise, it's pretty good. Yeah, so I'm going to give it a solid 6 out of 10. For this last one, I wanted to get a mod that not many people have heard of. It's quite niche. It's called canvas rendering. Not many of you probably ever heard of this. If you have, let me know. But we're going to test this now. I'm going to time it and see how long it takes to load up the world. Here we go. Okay. Oh, it's taken a while. Oh, it's taking really long. No way. Okay, I got about 22 seconds exactly. That's crazy. Okay, we're looking at 73 FPS so far. 83, 68, 90. Almost reaching 100 whilst loading. 130, there we go. 175, there we go. Okay, it's better than I thought, considering the loading time was really bad. We're looking at about 170 now. 174. Okay, better than I thought it would be for loading in, considering 22-second loading time. That is crazy. But the FPS is actually decent. As I'm running around now, I reached about 220, 200. There we go. As running around, it's about 200 FPS, which is it's good for my PC. I remember also that I am recording at the same time as testing this, so it would be a little bit better, but I'm also recording. The FPS is not too bad. Not as good as Sodium. Definitely not as good as Sodium, but I would say the FPS is a lot better than Optifine so far, and quite similar to Lithium. Canvas rendering also doesn't have support for shaders or zoom. That's because it is just a renderer. Again, with just like Lithium, we're going to test it with TNT and fireworks. TNT! Right now we're at 142, 150. Let's go. What are we getting? We went down to 82 and that's it. That's actually really good. Wow, okay. Canvas rendering holding strong. Let's check Elytra. Elytra goes down to 70, but it's trying to stay around 100. Not bad, not bad. The spam rockets, we're on about 78. Okay. It's actually, it holds up for what it does. It's obviously not as good as Sodium here, but no, nonetheless, it's quite decent. I can't shy away from that 22-second loading time. That was awful. So that's gonna knock it down. But I would say it's definitely better than Optifine off FPS wise. So better than a 4.5. I'm gonna give it a 5.5. I think that's fair. Canvas rendering, not that great. What's surprising is that Optifine actually got the worst score this video, considering it is the most popular and like most clients use Optifine as their PS mod. Interesting, isn't it? But yeah, that has to do it with this ranking. We got Optifine in last at 4.5. Then we got Canvas rendering at 5.5. Then we got Lithium at 6. And then we got Sodium winning 8.5. Actually crazy. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you are new, please. I'm so close to 6,000 now. And anyways, bye.